Cosby. All right. Nate Snap Pack. All right. Okay. So we're gonna try to make this work, guys. I'm gonna just squish over here. I just choked on my own spit, everybody. All right. Okay. All right. God damn it. What if I go into another coughing fit? That was horrible. Okay. Whew. All right. So I'm very happy to have my next guest on, who is going to be my 500th guest, or the guest on my 500th episode. And most of the time, I try to get like bigger name guests. Sorry, that came out wrong. I try to get names that are whatever. I just made that sound stupid. I'm sorry, Reina. You're the biggest. You're the best. I'm such a dipshit. No, but the 400th episode was John from the Violent Femmes. 300th episode was Ari O'Neill from Beyonce's band. The 200th episode was Bubby Lewis, who plays with Janae Aiko and Snoop Dogg and the guy who does kick push, whatever, Lupe Fiasco. And then my 100th episode was T Money Green, who used to play with with Death Row Records, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre. So that's what I meant. Reina off the top of the roads. That's how she should come in. Just fucking bah! But the reason why I chose Reina for the 500th episode was because Reina has always been very supportive of this show. She's always been like someone who's helped me figure shit out. She's always been working in the background, whether or not she's on screen or on mic. She's been on the show several times, and a lot of times. And she's always just, someone who's just, besides being my wife and my business partner and my baby mama. She's always been just someone who was she was probably more into this show than I was at times. So, there's been times in my life since the span of this show where, I just had no faith in it or faith in myself, and she's always been sort of that rock who's sort of push me forward. And now as we're going into this new era, where, we got 3 million downloads, we're fucking killing it, audio wise, we're killing it. I love this Twitch community. I love what we're building here, and I love that it translates over to the actual audio side of the podcast as well. Now that we're sort of going down this path, where we're actually hitting new heights, I couldn't be happier with someone by my side like Reina. So I want to welcome the beautiful and talented and just incredibly smart and better looking than me. Let's bring on today's guest, everybody. Put your hands together for Reina. Oh wait, hold on. Reina Mystique. Shit, hold on. Here she goes. There she is. There she is. Look she's in the flesh.
Let's go.
She's in the flesh, and now we're gonna move this over.
I need my headphones.
Oh yeah.
Por favor, so I can hear what's going on.
For flavor.
I can hear you. Hi guys. I'm sorry I'm not a big name guest. I want to apologize in advance for just being me. It's just a low key ass baby mama.
Look,
hi Morbs. Hi MD. Hi Naders.
I know
guys.
that was rude. I'm
Hold on,
sorry.
I'm getting my ear in. Where is it?
I did not mean it to sound like that. So we're squished in here.
Best asked baby mama. You know, I'm trying to get that title back. I'm trying to get my ass is a little lower than it's used to being, but I'm gonna get it back. So don't you worry, guys. You guys will see major improvements this summer.
Major improvement.
I mean, I might join Iggy Azalea. No, I'm not gonna be on OnlyFans. You guys know I'm waiting for my vintage fans.
Why are you moving it out of the way here?
Oh, I didn't know where you wanted it.
I had it where I wanted it.
I was curious because English refuses to not use the green screen. I was like, we could just set it up. But honestly, this is the first time that we've done a podcast like this together because I'm always like, I don't want to be... No, you need to treat me like a guest.
Well, that was, I thought, like, that wasn't bad. I mean, besides me saying stupid shit. What's up, Robbie?
He already started. Because there's a history of English. I usually do Zoom from a different room because when I've been on the podcast before, he's kind of like shit on me. Like...
You know what? It was a rough time in our relationship. She was trying to. She was ripping me from the paradise that is Southern California, and I had a big problem with it. It was hard not to be.
Exactly. I want the option to be like "fuck you" instead of being like in your face. But it's the 500th episode. I am honored to be a guest on your show because this is one of the most popular music podcasts in the world, and that's like big, and he downplays it, but like 500 episodes. I have 8 episodes and I've only published 5 because podcasting is hard.
It's just consistency. You just keep doing it. We were talking about that the other day where it's like
how's this, Naders?
Drudging through.
You have 1 million likes on TikTok?
No, I don't. I have 500,000.
Oh, well, that's still really good.
Dutchman, you're not even on TikTok.
It was literally over the summer that we were making fun of you because you were like, I'm doing my TikToks. And we were just like, oh my God, shut up, English. And then we're like, oh shit, like this motherfucker's like really doing it.
And then I paid some bills with it.
He did. A bill.
A bill.
A bill. You paid 1 bill with it. So far, he's paid 1 bill. But you know what? Let's say it was 1 bill plus a meal.
I'm famous now.
He's famous now.
I'm not famous at all. I'm not looking for the day.
Nice, Robbie.
I'm not looking forward to the day because you brought that up the other day where one of my coworkers are gonna notice me because I'm starting to grow.
His coworkers call him by his government name. And I'm like, dude, like your podcast or your TikTok is not little anymore. Like 20,000 is like a substantial number.
It's little.
20,000 is still, but you're saying that to like anybody else. I think I have like 4 followers on my TikTok. So I'm saying 20,000 is a lot. And eventually you're going to show up on one of your coworkers like For You page and they're going to notice you because you do some of them at work and you're like in your work uniform. So they're going to be like, is this you, Mike?
I'm going to say no.
I'm
going to say, no, it's not. It wasn't me. You always deny.
And they'll be like, you're wearing the same hat and the same apron. And those acoustics sound like the bathroom. Right, Shaggy? Come on.
Bro, you gotta have Bruce Wayne Batman lifestyle minus driving a little boy orphanage. Well, yeah, I don't talk about anything I do at work. I don't bring it up.
They don't even know that we call you Mike.
Yeah, they don't call me Mike.
They call him government.
Yeah, they call me government. What's up, government? What's up, big gov?
Big gov.
But yeah, I don't want them knowing my Facebook. I don't want them knowing my last name. I don't want them knowing anything about me because it's first of all, it's uncomfortable to talk about these kinds of things with people that I work with. And the things that we talk about on here, I don't feel like, dude, government mule's the shit. I feel like the stuff that we don't, Warren Haynes. I've met Warren Haynes, but I made an ass of myself. But, we'll talk about shit that I don't think people will resonate with at work or that's appropriate with work. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's like they really like you. And a part of, we were talking about this the other day on my stream is like everybody who's very popular and successful on social media, this about them.
Yeah,
like literally this. Like
thing.
celebrities can be pregnant and you don't find out until the baby is born because you can be that secretive. And there's something about it's nice. We do like the real world, like Big Brother kind of a view. But if we know everything about you, there's no mystery. There's no mystique about it. So it's almost like you do want to have a character on social media. If you're using social media as a business like you are, it's important that it's separate, and they don't know everything, because once people know everything, it's like dating someone. That's what's so exciting about when you first go on a date with somebody. You don't know everything about that person.
And it's new punani. So
that will never be your life.
Listen, I feel like the way that we grow together, it's always like
it's that new armadillo D, baby. That video's disturbing. It's disturbing. I hardly ever use that word in a sentence.
Should we just listen to it?
No, please don't. Please don't. Just unnecessary.
Can we just push play a little bit? Oh, she closed it.
Close the tab.
No.
You need a humping. Do not encourage that, fire horse. What are you doing?
That shit is amazing. Disturbing covers.
It's disturbing, right? Like the only thing more disturbing is watching cats go at it.
Well, that's just sick.
It's like terrifying because they sound like they're dying. It's like barbs that come out and like hook like fish hooks into their.
That's what makes it so sexy.
Or turtles. I've never seen turtles do it. Do not look it up. Do not. You can send English a whisper or a DM. And then what's going to suck Morby is that's how he's going to wake me up. He's going to be like, "Good morning, honey. Look at this." That's how he woke me up this morning.
Oh, and nature is metal. I woke her up with a bird chewing on a
no.
What was it? A walrus? No, it was a sea lion's head. It was like a baby sea lion.
Roosters? Sorry, go ahead. I like it slow, so I might like the way the turtles do it.
I like how you think, Moving Dutchman. That's why we're homies.
I like how seahorses do it. And penguins. They go, "Here, bitch, watch these eggs."
See, that's not my favorite.
I don't think humans could do that for the most part, because in general, men aren't as like organized as women. I know that that's a stereotype, but I've found that
my husband represents all the male race.
Do you have questions for me? Are you gonna like guest me, or like how is this gonna go?
Aren't we doing it? We're doing it right now.
See, look, I'm not even a big enough name for him to like have questions.
Well, no, I did actually want to cover, since this is the 500th episode of the podcast. I wanted to get your perspective on how it started, because like I know how it started for me, and I know at that time we were just having a baby and stuff. So like, what's your perspective from the start of this show?
I have pretty much watched every episode since it first started. He didn't want me to watch them. Mm-mm. And I'd be like, "What are you talking about?" Like I loved the podcast from the very beginning. I loved the podcast. And I don't know, I really enjoyed it, and I think it's really cool that you're still doing it. I think you've had amazing guests, and like, I don't know, I try to hype it up because like I don't think you hype it up enough. Like I think you do an amazing job, and out of everything that you've ever done, like since we've been a couple, I think this is like one of the most amazing things that you've done. We've written songs, we've traveled, we made a baby. I've watched you go from like crazy drunk dude who gets kicked out of parties to like I cry at like puppy videos, and like kind of watch you grow as a man, from a young man into just a husband,
a middle-aged man.
It's been really cool. But I honestly think this is one of the coolest things you've done, because you've given a voice to, yes, we get to look behind, and you're great at interviewing. And you've given a voice to so many indie artists, like artists who wouldn't necessarily have as big of a platform to share, and they get to say, I've been on the podcast that this person has been on, and then that, and I think that that's really, really special. And I love the panel podcasts. I love the one-on-ones. I don't really care for when you like do these like rambling like solo casts so much because I like the interviews a lot.
Oh.
So, but I think I've told you that before. Like you'll go off on like Kanye West, and I'm like, ugh. I'll be listening in case somebody like trolls you. Like it's not my favorite, but I really do like the it's the 3 hour Kanye's. Where do you? Oh, you know what? I'll let English ask the questions when he wants to. You guys, Saucy got his ear pierced today.
He did.
He got his ear pierced
So
today.
cute.
He's been wanting it since he was like 5, and we told him that it could be his birthday present. Once.
And I will be honest, because he gets called a girl a lot, I was hesitant about having him get the piercing because I was like, bro, everyone calls you a girl all the time, and it does bother him a little bit, but I think he's just getting used to it.
I mean, he can't even go into the men's restroom without men stopping him and being like, hey, you're in the wrong bathroom. And he's like, no, I'm not. Like, it's literally every day. He has never been called a boy. Like, I don't think anybody who doesn't know him has thought he was a boy, which is fine because he's just pretty. You know, he'll grow out of that.
He's beautiful, and I definitely, it wasn't anything like, homophobic or anything. I just was like, when you have a child, you want your child to have the best life possible. And then when you think of someone that's, when he is a little bothered by being called a girl, it bothers you a lot. It's like when your kid is sick, you're just like, oh, my baby.
Well, it's interesting because, like, since he is cisgendered, he knows he's a boy. I know he's a boy. It doesn't bother me. I feel like if he was like trans or something, Saucy is a boy even from first glance. That's what I mean. He presents himself as a boy. You know, he's not effeminate in the way that he moves or in the way that he dresses. It's literally just his hair and like probably that he's just young and has like a small face. But it's interesting because I feel like if somebody were like if he was trans, like it would be like this big offensive thing. But because he's cisgendered, it's just like, whatever. I don't know. It's interesting the outtake on that because like there's this huge push to like call people by their pronouns, but Saucy gets called a girl. They'll be like, oh, hi ladies, how can we help you? Or, oh my gosh, your daughter is so sweet. I saw her holding the door for you, or just all these things. And it's like, I don't know. I usually don't correct people. I usually just go about my day. So I don't know. Trust me, having a girl, have a girl with a metrosexual name and short hair is tough out here on these streets. So does your daughter have short hair? Same-o. So I don't know. I've been when I was younger, I wanted to cut my hair. My mom dreadlocked my hair before I was 2 years old. So I had dreadlocks forever, and I never knew how to do my hair at all. And I begged and I begged and I begged. And it wasn't until 8th grade that she let me cut my hair. I mean, I asked her for probably 7 years of my life, like, please let me cut my hair. Please let me cut my hair. And she never would. And I always was like, if I have a kid and they want to do something that's not, an ear piercing is not, putting horns in your head or tattooing your face, So I just always thought, like, if I have a kid and they want to do something, I'm gonna let them, but I couldn't go behind Mike's back, so
yeah. And if she
it looks good. What do you think about it?
It looks great. I never thought it wouldn't look good. I mean, anything he does is gonna look good, even if he had like 2 big old hoops like the Cholita hoops.
Can you guys see it?
There it is.
There's it. There it is.
There it is.
I had a male student who grew the hair, and I couldn't figure out if they were a boy or female until I got to know them. Turns out he was growing his hair for charity to make a wig.
Aww.
I love that. It's literally just hair. Like, it's so interesting. And Saucy sees, like, a lot of celebrities with long hair, and he's just like, whatever. Like, by the time I'm 12 or 13, they won't know the difference. They'll know I'm a boy. He'll probably have peach fuzz. His voice will start to drop. His shoulders will broaden. So, what's your thoughts on gauges? See, that's something that is permanent. Like, when you stretch your ears out, you have to have surgery to have them go back. So that would be an 18 choice for me. Same with tattoos. That's an 18 choice for me. Anything that, like, to me, if you have your ears pierced and let's say in 2 years he doesn't want it anymore, there's a good chance it's going to close up. It's not going to be distracting. But gauges, if he wanted gauges, I would make him wait until he's 18 and then he could do what he wanted. Just because, when I was his age, probably until I was 15, I wanted Care Bear hearts on my face. Like,
tattoo?
I did. I wanted the little tattoo right here of the heart.
I wish you had those.
I really wanted that. And my mom made me wait until I was 18. And then when I finally did get a tattoo, she made me draw it on my body every single day for like a week to like see if I really wanted it. And I thought that was like, if you really want this, you'll draw it on for a week.
Yeah,
so, and I'm glad she made me wait because I literally would have had like a heart on my face. And my tattoos, like, they are aging. I don't want some faded heart on my face.
That would be so dope, though.
I literally would have been like a Care Bear gangster. Like, I wanted Care Bear stare.
Care Bear gangster.
Girls with long hair now have to cut most of their hair shoulder length for middle school. Like it's required. I think, yeah, hair is a stereotype. Like, if girls want short hair, if boys want long hair, Saucy sees me walking around in Mike's underwear, like, a lot. Like, we don't have, like,
I make her cover her body when we're in public, though.
I got that short hair.
You better put on some potato sack.
That's crazy that they make them cut their hair. Like, people cry about that in America,
Yo, I mean, I when you have to go out in your potato sacks because I don't want you in anything form-fitting. How does that make you feel as a woman?
I would always tell you to kiss my ass.
Well,
I haven't. There's been times when you've called me out on my outfits because they are a little like, Reina, what are you thinking? And I'm like, oh yeah, I do appreciate it. Like, go rethink that outfit. But that doesn't happen. That hasn't happened for a long time.
No, and plus it's like, it's not worth it for me. And really,
yeah.
When I go out, I want her to look like as hot as possible because it's like, it's true. It's like I want her ass popping, those tits pushed up and looking good.
He does champion like. He actually
makeup, whatever she has to do. I want that ass to pop because I'm not trying to go out there with some fucking slum.
I was wearing leggings the other day, and he was like drooling over these leggings because I used to wear leggings all the time. But honestly, when the pandemic started and I started outgrowing my clothes, I just started wearing sweatpants, and just sweat stuff. And so it's been a few years that he's seen me in. Leggings.
Ever since the pandemic, it's just sweats.
It has been, and just looser and bigger and looser and bigger. And so he was just like, I was like, get away.
I was better. I was bricked up and ready to eat butt.
I don't want you eating my butt. Okay. Do you guys know who Shay Dorena is? I would love for English to get him on the podcast. He's so funny. And he was saying that eating butt is an acquired taste because it's kind of like a cast iron skillet. Like, it's seasoned with everything that you've ever eaten. And it was
He's very funny. He's very funny. He's a very good TikToker, and he's a comedian. He was from Canada too.
Yeah, he's Canadian, Bon. He is so funny. I've been following him now for a long time, a good amount of time, and he's funny. He was like on a podcast, and he was like, they were like, so like you make all these jokes about chlamydia. Like, have you had it a lot? He's like, I've got chlamydia right now. I'm actually on medication for it. I was like, oh my God. Like,
wasn't he like, didn't he like do a whole tour of...
He's on tour. His tour right now is called The Raw. You guys can tell that I'm a fan of his. I was very upset because he went to Chicago and then he went to Texas. And I'm like, you could have just stopped in Ohio or Michigan. Like, because when he was in Chicago, it was a date I couldn't go. And he just like kind of skipped right over us. Like, he had to drive to get there. He's on this tour called the Raw Dog Tour right now. And he literally went to where he was getting DMs from girls. And he based his new tour around where hot girls were DMing him. And he was like, I'm going to only tour in the places where I'm getting like sexually explicit DMs.
How do you... Yeah, brilliant. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, brother. That's unprepared butt. No.
You gotta have
even if you have prepped and clean butt, it's still spicy.
It's a butt.
What's his name? Shay what?
Dorena. D-U-R. He should come up.
Oh, god damn it. Not Che Guava.
Guevara?
Yeah, he murdered homosexuals.
I feel like he's going to be in San Diego.
In La
March.
Jolla. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on.
Funny.
Ladies say they want a funny guy, but then you make a joke at their expense and they'll like it. One time I was seeing this girl, but it was never going to be serious because I was from the country. And because I was leaving, one day she was like, oh, I'm going to get you a going away gift. I know what I'm going to get you. And what I said was, we got to do gifts? Why don't we just not do gifts and settle on a handshake? And do you think she laughed? No, she cried. But that was super funny. Follow me, you fucking idiots.
He's on Twitch,
This gets
actually.
progressively more fun.
Yeah, he is on Twitch.
You know how I know I'm kind of a piece of shit? Because every time I see one of these videos, I think, oh, if you're in this situation, you can't react. Because if you react like this, then it goes viral. I never think, well, just don't cheat on your wife. Oh, you fucking idiot. You know how I know I'm kind of a piece of shit?
Thank you for the lurk, Fire Horse.
How?
Wait, since she has no arms?
That mom made the decision of what to do. We've all been there where we're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't say this thing because it'll hurt someone's feelings, but I know it'll be really funny. And she was like, fuck it. Commit to the bit.
Commit to the
Follow me,
bit.
fucking idiots.
What is
How?
That mom made the decision of what. You know how I know I'm kind of a piece of shit.
You're eating the pussy and then you go over to the ass.
This is it.
And it's like a distinct change in flavor. Like the pussy tastes like pussy. It tastes like fucking kind of like person or whatever. But the asshole tastes spiced. Like there's a dry rub on it or something. Dude, there's so many things coming out of it constantly. It's all this poop that's fucking, it's a little bit of flavor every time. It's like seasoning your walk or something. Like it works into the fucking metal. It's like, yeah. Yeah, that's how it's good. Next time you eat an ass, you'll be able to fucking pick up on it. Like, is that oregano? What is that?
The Raw Dog Tour is live.
All right. Anyways, that's
Yeah, he's gonna be like pretty famous soon. His videos are gonna be like DMCA probably. He's funny. Like I really want to see him live. The last time he came through here, we were in Seattle, and then the time before that, he went to Chicago, and I don't remember what we had, but we couldn't go. So there's been 2 times that he's been in this area, and I haven't been able to see him. So maybe next time.
2 things you shouldn't put on your tongue, but still do.
9-volt batteries and butthole.
Listen, but different strokes for different folks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Bonnie, please do. That's what I should do. I should just send him like a thirst trap, and then he'll come here. Brilliant, Morbs. You would be okay with that, huh? Just to like see some good comedy.
Yeah, I would go.
Mike would be like, "Get your tits up there, higher.
Higher.
Get those tits up." Okay.
Yeah.
Question?
Yeah. Okay. So where do you want the Grundy Gang to be by the end of the year? That's from Ziggy. And welcome, Ziggy. I don't think I even said hi to you.
I want the Grundy Gang to be bigger. And I want it to be bigger. And I want it to be more powerful in the sense that powerful as far as like a community. I think that's been really cool. Like over the last.
Yes, eats more butthole.
Are you eating more to like make your butthole spicy? Like
Ziggy's like, we need to get all the Grundy Gang spiced up.
we have like certain flavors. If you eat Grundy butthole, it's going to taste like this. You know? No.
It's gonna be clean but spicy.
I want the Grundy Gang to be more of a movement. You know, like we joked about it being a cult, and then like, you know, it's become kind of this lifestyle for us. Like it's something where we share, we grow, we connect. So I would like it to be a bigger, more powerful community where people feel like they belong, where people feel like they want to be. For the listeners, what is a Grundy? A Grundy is...
Look, Ziggy's doing my job.
A Grundy is somebody that you know is living in love. if you see them wearing the symbol for the Grundy, like that's what I would really like. Like as I'm writing this graphic novel now, the Grundys all have a mark, right? And I really want more people to rock it, and just it, you know how there's like people wear pineapples if they're a swinger, people wear the gay flag or the asexual flag, or you know, people wear like the BLM or the Trump, or the just whatever it is, police lives matters, whatever people wear. I would love for the Grundy gang to become like the Grundy logo to become a symbol.
What's this about?
You guys didn't know that the pineapples were is it the upside down pineapple?
Yeah, it's upside down
if
pineapple.
you wear an upside down pineapple, you're a swinger. That's what that means. So surprise, I would love for people to like rock the Grundy logo in public, and for other people to be like, that person's not going to judge me. I can, like, that person is someone that I can trust. That's what I would really like. Bon. So I'm be on the lookout for
Believe
that.
it or not, an upside down pineapple is code to let others know that you are swingers. If you're not familiar with that term, it means that you are open to engaging freely in sex. Upside down pineapples aren't just a cruise thing. The symbol is also known on land for swinging life swapping.
For wife swapping.
There you go, guys. Google.
I didn't realize you guys didn't know that. See, this is why I love sex ed. And this is why I love sex ed talk and all of it, because I don't know these things.
So then, do you think that there's any, the more you know,
that means that house saw a lot of ass before she moved in. Naders.
Do you think that there is...
Oh my God, Ziggy. I'm just going to have to order you another pair on me, and just, we just can't wait for that.
That's so lame. Stream Elements, Stream Labs can eat it too. That's what she said. Wait a second. My friend moved into a house and her mailbox was a pineapple. Her neighbors wasn't sure for a while. That's a good sign.
Yeah, if
you might attract the wrong people.
Well, if we move onto the block and our neighbors have a pineapple mailbox, I know that I can smoke weed with those people. I know that we can have a really fun dinner, and I also know never to make really close eye contact, because I don't want them thinking that like I'm cool with it, you know?
So do you think that there is health?
Time to take a walk.
You think there's issues with health by eating buttholes, since we're talking about sex?
Me personally, yes. I honestly, it is literally shit. Yeah, Ziggy, find out which one of your neighbors. You guys are gonna notice it everywhere. People wear it on their shirts. People will wear earrings. If you see like pineapple, like little earrings and stuff. For a long time, people thought my ladybug was a pineapple.
And they're just like, oh,
I'm like,
bitch
this
gets
is
it.
red.
She gets it.
This is red. Like, you're gonna notice it everywhere now. I do think that eating, but personally, like I said, I'm not judging anybody's kink, because everybody needs to do their own thing. But personally, I'm not into it, and I don't like shit jokes. I don't like shit play. Like,
She really doesn't.
I don't. And so eating butthole is not my thing. Every now and then, stick a little finger or something, you know, if things are getting real frisky, but never my mouth.
Zippy,
Never my mouth.
just in time. Toilet talk with Zippy Zipper. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just an acquired taste. It's like, you know how like with
You asked me before about eating my butthole, and I've never really been like, yeah, that's fine.
It's acquired. No, well, okay, so I don't know if we've ever talked about this, but like the first time I tried to get you in the butt with my wieners, it was
One and done. It will never happen again.
See, this is
Ever.
what I ruined it for myself.
Ever.
And listen, I'm not even really like a butthole guy. I don't want to like stick my
No,
junk
he
in
had
both.
He had a friend who was dating a girl, and they were fucking in the ass all the time.
Yeah.
And he hyped up English, and English was like, come on, please, please, please. And I was like, dude, I don't want that. And so,
But I was misinformed. Not misinformed, but there was details left out of the equation that I didn't understand that I should have gotten down for.
to this day, you can't even talk about it without my body. Like, I'm sure my heart rate has elevated.
She's checking her
Like,
Fitbit. Get
it's
outta
at
here.
80. Okay, my heart rate's at 80 right now.
No, well, that's okay. So she was okay with it, and we had like, you know, proper lubrication. But the problem is that I went and just like
Do you guys know like a Chinese finger trap? You know how like when kids are scared and instead of like pushing the Chinese finger trap, like they bust it and like all those little seams. I passed out. I woke up on the bathroom floor in a corner because I had ran to the bathroom and passed out. It was fucking terrible. It was like the worst sexual experience of my life.
She was so out of it. Like when I woke her up off the bathroom floor, she's like, "Get the fuck away from me!
Yeah.
Where am I?"
And then to make it worse than that, like a week later, we watched it
was a movie about.
It wasn't Life of Pi. What was it? Was it Life of Pi?
I don't know, but it was.
It was a very no, God no.
I'm gonna eat the cuttlefish, Carl. I got to eat the cuttlefish.
It was fucking terrible. And ever like there was a couple of times that he's like, we should like retry, and I'm just like,
no, I ruined it.
You have ruined it.
Right.
Like don't ever.
Right.
Ever.
It's comfortable, slow-moving traffic. Yes, you got to do it like LA traffic, right? It has to be slow-moving and just, you know. I didn't realize that you had to like work a finger in, right? Like you got to like open it up a little, right? You got to. And
I don't even think you got all the way to like the circumcision line.
I got like maybe that far in. Maybe that far, right? And it was just too much. She got up and she was just like, oh, fuck. She ran up. She's like, I got a shit. And she went and sat on the toilet. And
then I passed out and fell off the toilet.
Yeah, she fell off the toilet face first into the ground, into the floor. And it wasn't great.
Super traumatic experience.
Yeah, and there was blood.
It was super traumatic. Like more power to you if you like it, but never.
Right.
Never.
So if anybody doesn't know, warm it up. Thank you, Robbie. You gotta like work a finger in gently, and then work maybe another one in, and you gotta like be spreading it and like it's like stretching the perineum.
I personally feel the same way about butt sex that I do about cigarettes. If you have to work your way up to it, it's not for you. It's
That's
just
not
not for you.
Alcohol is though.
Alcohol's not that bad. You can have your first like glass of wine and it might not be great, but you don't have to work your way up to it. Like it was fucking traumatic. Like did my heart rate raise some more? 85. My heart rate is at 85. Do you guys not understand? This was like before we were even. Remember, your coworkers are gonna hear this one day. No. Never again. Never again.
Naders, I wouldn't say I'm well endowed. I'd say I'm pretty average. I'm just right on cue, right? Like it's not grand, but it's not like micro penis or anything. Like it's
not anywhere near micro penis.
It's satisfying, is what I've heard.
That's how you describe my penis is satisfying.
That's what I've been told. That's what I've been told. That's
It's
all
smug.
I'm saying.
It's smug.
It's not smug. I'm just saying what I'm not trying to be like I'm a Trojan over here.
My ass is.
Yeah.
There will be no signs of ass play because it was one and done. That shit was just like.
Very tight asshole back there. Balloon knot. It's very thank you, Zippy. Thank you.
Never ever did I think we would share that story publicly. But here we are. We can learn to laugh about it years later. I guarantee my heart rate is still on the rise.
What is it?
It's 89.
Oh my
it's only rising. Like, you guys do not understand how traumatic this experience was for me. What was it? I feel like it was Life. Let me look on my phone. I feel like it was Life of Pi. But it was literally like a week later, we watched a movie that had like a butt rape scene in it. And it literally made me sick. Like, literally made me sick.
Oh, it's a terrible scene. It was so bad. Like, I hate those scenes anyways. I don't like watching those. It makes me feel terrible.
I don't know what
it's like. It just makes me feel bad about being a man. It doesn't, because I'm not.
I'll take 6 or a half a dozen. What is Samo? Bag of chip level, half air, half chip, still a party.
Let's go.
Is that how you would just? You know what? He has good girth. He has really good girth. Length is like, I would say like a little above average. Like it's not like it's not amazing length, but it's not small. You brought it up, but girth is really good and it's nice and veiny.
It's veiny.
Nice and veiny. And it's a good color.
No, it wasn't ass to ass. Ass to ass. Ass to ass.
It was the kite runner.
Oh my God, Bon
They took him behind that alley, and it was literally like a week after. Does it twirl? No. Remember, your coworkers will be listening.
Listen, they're never gonna listen. They're never gonna know. They're not gonna know.
They're gonna know.
They're not gonna know.
They're gonna know. The Kite Runner is a traumatic movie. It's up there with Requiem. It's up there with The Whale. I do not need to watch it again. But
The Whale is hilarious.
But I am super thankful to the actors that put themselves in those situations because their body feels that trauma, like, you know, when they're acting. I'm thankful to the directors. I'm thankful to the writers that are telling these stories because they do need to be told. They will look at you with some eyes. They will. They're gonna be looking like, damn, he do got the girth. That's how he's cooking so good.
No, one of the nurses' aides yesterday was like, "Do you cook for your wife too?" I'm like, "Yes," and I was like, "Even after I have to work a 12-hour day." And then I was like, well, she broke her ankle, so I've been cooking for her. And she's like, why'd you throw her down the stairs? She is totally like, she gets it. She's a little bit older than me. She's like, she's married to some dude who's like 15 years older than her. It's hilarious.
Marriage is a wild ride, man.
Yeah, but she's like the real one, you know what I mean? Like, she's the one who'll be like, fucking cunt, under her breath to the
She's
boss.
not gonna get offended. You know what I saw? Me and Saucy were watching, because he's like, we watched part of the Shaq documentary, so he's like a fan of Shaq now. And Shaq does this dunk. It's like going over Instagram right now. Shaq does this dunk
All right, haters.
where he literally dunks and then grabs the guy with his legs and then jumps down and pushes the guy. And the comments are not like, because the thing is like greatest dunk you'll ever see or something like that. And it was an amazing dunk. But the whole comment section, I mean, thousands and thousands of comments were just like, if he did that now, like, he would be kicked off the team. There'd be allegations against him. And it's true. Like, you remember when our dodgeballs were like those hard plastic pink reddish dodgeballs that if they hit you in the face, they like not only made like but they also like, whew, like it made like a whole noise and it like rang out like a bell. They don't even have those anymore.
What? It was Shaq?
Yes, this right here. Right here. Put it up so everybody can see it. This is like a bad angle of it, though. How do you share? Screen share for everybody.
This shit.
Wait, you missed it.
He threw the ball at him.
Yeah, because he was pissed. Because watch.
Against Dudley.
Hold on, is there another angle?
Yeah, you need like the other angle. It's really good.
Oh, it's gonna give me an ad first, I bet. That poor Caucasian.
Apparently that guy's like 7 feet tall though. Like it wasn't like Shaq was dunking on like who's the little guy in Space Jam? The little short one?
I don't know. Space Jam can eat it.
That movie was a classic when we were growing up. It was like Space Jam and like Who Framed
Roger
Roger
Rabbit.
Rabbit. Look, don't talk about my movies, okay?
No, this is the same fucking thing.
There's another angle.
Against Dudley.
Look at, and then he pushed his ass
And then he's
out.
like, screw you, man.
And he misses. And he misses.
Wait, there you go. That's the angle you're looking for.
The best part is that he misses after he
Look,
throws
the
ball.
guy's not short. Like him and Shaq are like eye to eye.
They're gonna make out.
Dudley does not even foul, and he just got
Look at they're highlighted too.
by Shaquille O'Neal.
Look at him. Ooh.
Was out drawing with Shaq and threw the ball in his
Yes.
direction. Man, if you want to
Bam! Look at him. Back
you
the
go
fuck
right to the
up.
head of the class when you go after Shaq.
Back the fuck up.
That move right there was as powerful as you'll ever see.
What did you say?
Now, Chris Dudley
Look at Shaq. Like, what you gonna do?
compare him to Shaquille O'Neal.
What you gonna do?
Isn't that good? Hold on, let me figure it out.
That is awesome, bro. Got blasted. That's how we do it. Marvin Tweedy, wear my glasses too. That was great. I was watching Roger Rabbit this week. Oh, and that's nice. Marvin the
movie's
Martian.
amazing.
Marvin the
No,
Martian.
it's Charles Barkley. It's Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley is not short. Charles Barkley is a mammoth of a human being.
Is he? Then maybe it's. Is it Muggsy Bogues? Who is it?
Height.
Space Jam cast.
6'6". This motherfucker is a giant.
No. Then just put short basketball player Space Jam and find out who it was.
All right, short basketball player.
Yeah, it's Muggsy. It's Muggsy.
Oh.
He's like this tall.
I don't know anything about this shit.
That movie was amazing.
It was Muggsy. He's short.
Look, he's 5'3".
Wow. How'd he get in the NBA?
He killed it, apparently.
Man.
Look, he had 14 seasons.
Damn, that's good.
Yeah, it was Muggsy. He was like the little short blade. So it wasn't like this dude was like a short guy. Like it wasn't like he dunked on this dude. Like when he dunked over the dude, he was only like a neck taller than him, you know? So he dunked on like a super tall guy.
All right, let's see. It better not be.
It wasn't for child custody, so it's a pass.
He's representing us.
Oh yeah, let's see tallest and shortest.
Whoa!
That is Muggsy.
The fuck?
He's resting his hand on the basketballs.
And for everybody listening, it's Muggsy is being towered over by Manute Bol, who's 7'7". Muggsy is 5'3". And dude is holding 3 basketballs at waist height, and it's still not enough. You could put 3 more basketballs up, and that would be Manute. That is crazy.
You're totally right, Samo. Like, that's what it was. Is like Shaq's balls hit him almost in the face. Like
That's tight,
there
though.
was like he dunked on
he teabagged that motherfucker. Like that's what I was like. Man, I was really hoping his like whole dick and balls would just be smushed up into his face.
And he literally like grabbed onto him like monkey fighting on the playground.
I love that. That's good. Those are good things. This is crazy. How the hell does? I mean, humans just come in so many shapes and sizes. You got hit with a midget.
Wait, hold on, because I'm 5'3", Nader. Sit back, okay?
midget
Me,
face.
that's Muggsy is the same height as me, and he was a professional player. 4 of Shaq's kids are on his lips before he's the grandfather. Stop.
Does that mean like?
That means that Shaq screwed up.
Oh yeah.
He was
Right
like,
in his mouth. Manute looks like his legs will break with one whack. Yeah.
He looks like he's stretched out. Look how long his knee is. His knee is like 14 inches.
That's what she said. Nader's is back.
Look,
He's done splitting logs.
He split them logs, baby.
I'm done splitting logs, baby. Yeah, so, you know, Space Jam was okay. Space Jam 2 though was a
Space Jam
wreck.
2 was garbage.
It was a wreck.
Space Jam, they didn't even need to do that.
How was the action?
How did you were you a Roger Rabbit fan? Did you like that
Oh
movie?
yeah, I really loved the dueling piano scene.
Everybody come on, it's called the Space Jam.
The dueling piano scene is really good. Me and Bentley were actually talking about it the other day when he was on, because one of his boys or something is the voice of Donald Duck. But right, isn't that the dueling piano? Isn't it Donald Duck and Daffy Duck?
What? That's in there?
Pianos, Roger Rabbit. I really like the crossover. Yeah, it was Daffy and Donald. We won't play it because obviously it's not real.
I honestly, that movie
I believe
it freaked
I can
me out.
fly.
It freaked me out. It was like, because it was like, was it CGI or was it green
No, it was
screen
animated.
or what was it?
It was
Yeah,
just animation.
it was just so wild.
overlaid on film. I got a basketball
Jones, ooh, baby, ooh, yes, Naders.
Oh,
that
yo.
album was fire. Like Space Jam was like a big movie. You had the jersey. Yes.
Oh
Ziggy.
shit! Who's this guy? Is this guy Russian?
That's the dude with Shaq's balls on his lips.
Is that you and ball lips?
Like Robbie's like, I'm in the picture.
Robbie, you don't even come up to dude's titties.
No, it's not the same guy.
George Morrison.
You can like see his tit through his shirt. It's right here.
His boobs.
It's right here. There's his tit right there.
There it is. Oh,
Or that's just the breast of the jacket, but it looks like a
titties.
Looks like a titty.
Those are titties.
Like you could literally just reach up on your tiptoes and suck it.
Did you?
Did you?
George Morrison, my dude George Morrison.
That's fun, Robbie.
Robbie gets to do all the cool stuff.
Robbie be having remember this one time that me and Shaq were eating lobster tails and
More puppies.
I just can't even finish that story because yours would, whatever fiction I came up with, your truth would be better.
So, why were you about to get a puppy the other day?
You know what? Because I was like, if I got your dad a puppy, he would be so excited and he would be so angry and he would like love it. And I don't remember what we were watching, but there was like a puppy on it and I was like, your dad wants a dog so bad that he doesn't, but he does.
Well, it's only because travel sucks. We don't have anybody to watch the dog. Ain't nobody gonna watch our dumb dog. So, you know, he was in my giant 7'7", number 77. How dare you? There are more blue healers and Catawba mixes. Blue healers?
It's a dog. There's more of the puppies like he has. There's more of those.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
Mike's the kind of person where if I just brought the dog home, that would be it. He would fall in love and that would be the end of it. But I'm not gonna do that with him. I remember my giant. Didn't my giant come out the same? Will you look up what a Jindo puppy is? Didn't my giant come out around the same time that Tyra Banks, like that, like My Life Size Barbie movie came out? Wasn't that like right around the same time? Because they like back in the day they used to totally do like we released a movie for the boys and here's a movie for the girls, like, which was like wild, you know. You have to Google.
You have
to Google Jindo puppies.
Where did you put the dog at? Well, Bonbon said she put something in there.
Oh, Bonbon put a dog in there?
Oh, selfies. Where's this?
It's not even about a dog. It's about a basketball player.
Oh, there's Bonbon.
Oh my gosh, Bonnie! Look how cute you are.
Bonnie's like, this is my dude. Look at, you're almost like, you just have to like crouch a little, get that in your mouth. Congratulations.
I like you with purple hair. It suits your skin color very well.
You also look like you would yell at people in front of like an abortion clinic.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm just saying because of the hair, not because of her face or anything.
I feel like that's not accurate.
No, I mean just, you know, okay, never mind. Look, there's Bourbon. That's me and Bourbon. I forgot I put that in there. Okay, we're looking up. What are we looking up?
It's called a Jindo puppy.
Jindo. Oh, there it came up. Jindo puppy. We're looking at puppies, y'all. We're looking at puppies.
Oh, they look kind of like Akitas.
They look like the Dogecoin. I don't want to think what Bonbon is thinking. Our minds are connected. Oh,
go to this
sorry.
one. It's really
sorry, Bonbon. That was nothing personal.
This is a pretty one. That is a pretty dog, but
do they bite?
It's my dog is this. This is when we get another dog, it will probably be some type of mix like this.
I would want a Roddy because they'll take a bite out of someone's asshole.
Oh.
Asshole first, baby.
Oh, you can just see the puppy breath in this picture. Oh, look at it. Rotties are I would say Rottweilers, German Shepherds,
Pitties.
Yeah.
A little pitty.
This is a cute dog, though. This is a very cute dog.
Are they, like, super expensive? Are they one of those, like, $5,000 dogs?
Well-proportioned, medium. Oh, they're medium-sized for hunting and for guarding.
See, see, that's what I'm saying. If I'm going to get a dog, I'm not going to get some bitch-ass fucking little pug. Although pugs are
intelligent, so loyal, active, faithful, and brave. That's what they're known
Fuck yeah, that's what I mean.
Let's look up a brindle Jindo.
I would love a...
I do like brindle colored dogs. If we're just looking at, that's not how you spell brindle.
Every dog has a job. It's up to you. Yeah, exactly. I might want my dog to cuddle me, and I want it to fucking eat someone's neck out.
Fox. Oh
All right,
my
Robbie,
God.
thank you for letting us know. Look
Okay,
at
Robbie's. Okay. Now this is an adorable dog.
Are you getting a pet or a protector? I want them both. I can have it all. A pet is something cute like a chihuahua. Yeah, no. Fuck no. Like a shih tzu. Fuck a chihuahua, first of all. A chihuahua's gonna eat dicks.
Oh, this was the kind of dog you had, Ziggs?
Oh.
That's cute. That's cute.
I just want to fucking...
I know.
Touch its face and let it lick in my mouth.
You know what? Like, I feel like, yes, dogs have tendencies, right? Dogs have, like, tendencies. But at the end of the day, like, you can raise your dog how you want your dog. Like, yes, some dogs are barkers. Like, shepherds are more likely to bark. If you can see that link. No, here, will you permit? Does that work here?
I don't know. It looks...
If not, send it to me on Discord, Zig. But I think this might work because we don't see a link.
Unrecognized command. Fuck you.
You don't have that command. Okay, well, apparently not.
You can whisper it to me, Ziggy, too.
That's a cute dog, though. Let's see. Oh, there's a white version of it. That is a pretty dog.
I would fuck with that dog. Look at it. It looks like it would eat someone's dick off. That's
I've mostly had German Shepherds growing up. So that's the dogs that we mostly had. And then our last dog was a rot mix. But I like, as much as I like purebred dogs, I really prefer, like, just mutts. I prefer a mutt. She whispered.
Okay.
Oh, the Argentini dogos? Those are giant pit bulls.
That's what they are?
They're like almost like a, what is it, like a mastiff?
But
like a bull mastiff.
Oh my God.
But they're big. Those are big dogs.
All right.
I remember when I used to meter read, there was one of those, and it was scary. It was a scary looking dog.
There's goat versus fish. I don't see the whisper.
Check your Discord.
Oh.
No.
What'd Robbie say? Oh, he sent that away. Go to your very first post.
Yeah, they're alphas. You know what my grandpa had that he like always got was a Rhodesian Ridgeback, and those are gorgeous dogs. Those are and they're meant to hunt lions. But again, like, we've had pit bulls and we've had German Shepherds and all these kind of dogs, and the dog is not going to be aggressive unless you make it aggressive. It's not going to like be super anxious if you're taking care of it and you're giving it the things it needs. And so a lot of times these dogs get a bad rap because the owners have no idea what the fuck they're doing.
I'm sorry, I'm just hearting all these because they're so cute.
Yes, you guys do realize that you're giving him.
Don't rescue a dog like that if you want to live in an apartment.
We definitely
I don't want no rescue dogs.
We definitely aren't gonna have any dogs in this apartment because it's not. We really like the idea of getting up and going places. It's like Saucy's like travel ready. Dogs are a little harder, right? Some owners beat their dogs. Yes.
Oh God.
Yes, and
dicks.
they'll teach their dog to just be aggressive towards things too, like certain colors, like certain smells. They'll teach their dogs to be aggressive.
Ziggy, I don't know where you sent it. I can't find it. I'm fucking.
Our dog was protective, but she was like in a very like maternal kind of a way because like we were her people, but she was like super friendly. Jesus. My buddy's dogo on a farm property started attacking an injured cow. Yeah, aren't those dogs, are they even legal in the United States?
I don't know.
I feel like they're not Argentini dogos. They're illegal in the UK. Let's see. Is banned or has ownership restrictions.
Of course, all in these fucking like bitch ass countries.
It is illegal to own an Argentine dogo without lawful authority. So you have to have like a license to own
That's
one.
why we can do whatever we want in America.
They won't sell the breed.
West Side.
Now it's in your DMs in Discord.
Okay.
Discord.
Oh shit. Where's my Discord? There it is. There it is.
Oh, you know what? It might have been sent to me.
Oh, is it sent to Reina?
No. Oh no, it's there. You're good. You good?
Wu-Tang. All right.
Oh, there's a picture of Toby. Oh my God! Look at the baby.
This was your. Oh, didn't you stream with this dog?
What? No. Did you?
Did you have this dog on your stream before?
Oh, look at the baby. This was in 2015.
Oh yeah, you definitely streamed this.
Stupid. Oh, look, they had friends.
Very cute.
Oh.
Do you want to know what the worst part about a dog is? That they die. Fucking die on you, sons of bitches. You like, they're just around long enough for you to love it forever. Oh, look. This was a Ziggy post. Oh, is this your page, Ziggy?
No, it's the dog's page.
Yeah, but look. Dog, look at dog butt. Dog butt.
Look how cute they are.
He looks like.
It's the only thing we have in common with them. No way. We have more in common with dogs than that. Dogs love. Dogs are like so loving.
Like down. For all the people listening on audio, this is exciting podcasting, right?
Well,
here.
you'll just have to edit it, won't you?
Nah. They're used to it by now.
This week got me philosophical.
Philosophical. There's a lot of pictures here. There's starting to be little puppies. Look at little puppy. Oh my shit. Look at that. He's got shit on his face.
It's snow, probably.
No, it's not. Look at him.
Don't you love how explorative puppies are?
Not really.
I do. Oh, it was like pollen or something. Go to the first one so you can see a little baby face. Go to that one.
Baby face. Little baby face.
You can just
puppy.
smell the puppy breath in that picture.
It smells like spicy butthole.
Oh, no, it doesn't. It smells like puppies.
Spicy butthole.
He got in trouble. That, like, puppies are supposed to be explorative. Like, that's what they do, you know?
Wait, ooh.
How long did you foster him, Ziggy? And Naders, what's the age difference in your dogs? Because you got some bigger dogs in the house. And they don't look like puppy big. They look adult big.
There's some dogs in this house. There's some dogs in this house. Oh, wait. I was gonna go through TikTok videos for you to react to.
Ugh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Well, you're doing the audiobook stuff, which is pretty cool.
Oh, Malamutes are cute too. God, I just love dogs. Love dogs.
What's wrong with cats?
I don't care for cats.
I like cats.
Like, if people want cats, they can have cats. That's on them. But no, I'm a dog person. 1000% I'm a dog person.
I love kitties, but I just don't like that they shit in the house.
Well, they fluff the stuff around their poo, and then they want to like get on your couch.
Yeah.
Black Lab will soon be 11. Oh, the Aussie is just over a year, so I wanted to give the young one someone younger that he can like without, because your Aussie, if your Black Lab is 11, then he probably just like sits there and he's just like, ugh, god damn it.
This fucking dog, these kids.
Well, like, you can tell a good dog from a dog that doesn't have a good disposition, because like some dogs get old and they start like nipping, you know? Whereas like some dogs get old and they're just like, god damn it, you're really gonna make me get up and move. You know? Yeah, that's what our dog used to do. She'd go like as she got older, because she loved puppies and she would like try to fake nurse them and stuff. Like she would always be like, you know, but as she got older, like sometimes like Saucy would like pull her hair on her back or try to ride her. You know how babies are, and she would just sit there and be like. And then eventually she would get up and just be like, she would get up and move, and then she'd be like, I can't believe you made me do this. Black Lab is a horse. He doesn't stop. That's why I kept his balls. Testosterone is real.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because they hump everything. Have you ever had problems with like other dogs in the neighborhood being not spayed and him trying to get to them? Because that seems to be like the biggest problem is, no, that's good. That's good because I've heard like crazy stories where dogs are like, they'll jump fences, dig holes because they smell some poon, like, I
gotta drain these fucking balls, baby.
Oh, that's right. Nader, yeah, that makes sense. It's just him and Pineapple Lady. I'm just kidding.
Just me and Tommy. So I wanted to talk to you about your audiobook stuff because
Go ahead.
Because I thought it's been something that you have been working for a long time, and bring him by. I'll know if your dog isn't he. Oh,
you will. You will. They're like crazy.
Tell me about your experience so far.
Audiobook is amazing. Audiobook narration is like truly, it's like acting and reading, and it's crazy like how physical it is because you have to maintain a meter. So like if you read so many chapters in a day, then when you come back the next day, you can't be reading the book faster or slower. Like you really have to
That's
maintain
what I was wondering.
that.
Like, how do you keep that? Like, I feel like I would just be all over the place. Like,
So I have good timing. But I also love audiobooks, so that helps too. I've read a lot of books. I know like what I like and what I don't like. And then when I would go into the studio, I'll just say like, "Hey, can you play me a little bit of yesterday?" So that way, like if the book gets exciting and maybe like the character talks fast, you might get a little quicker in those sections or whatever. But pretty much I'm able to maintain that meter just by checking my work every day. But it's super physical. That's the thing is I didn't expect because you're sitting all day, but your core is engaged. And like if you're talking and you're like, like your hands are moving. It's kind of like singing where like nobody sings like with their hands in their lap. The same way that like, even though I'm using my hands right now, like you can't really see it off screen. But when you're talking and narrating a book, there's a lot of like, and then this happened, right? And you're using your hands to kind of like direct the flow, and then sometimes it can like help you like if you're doing like a da 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 where the book is more like high energy and you need to maintain that. That's hard. The other thing that is difficult is you don't want to overeat because well you'll sound like stuffy, like it can make you sound stuffy, and then you'll hear the grrr of your stomach like digesting in the book. So like if you have cravings to like eat like junk food or whatever, you have to wait until the book is done because you really want to like maintain that consistency. If I'm eating good, then on the third day I have like a whole Thanksgiving dinner, you're gonna hear the difference in my voice, and there's no background music to hide behind or anything like that. So it's super awesome. I'm praying that I get more opportunities and that people like what I do once they read it. My book comes out in 4 days.
Hey!
Which is really exciting. Hey CT.
Chris. Welcome in. Good to see you.
I really like it a lot. Happy birthday. We didn't know it was your birthday.
Oh, snap. Happy birthday. What's that song you do? It's like...
It's your motherfucking birthday. That's all I can do, though.
Yeah.
That is a very strict Discord policy on that.
Yeah.
Until it's released, then you can play it on your own.
Well, happy birthday. Happy belated, Chris. We'll get you.
Thank you for asking about audiobooks because it has been something I've wanted to do for quite a while.
What was the most challenging part about like getting that getting in the rhythm of it? Like, because I know that first book seemed like it was hard, but you seemed like you were flowing better with it. And then that second book, because you've been reading like the textbook.
The hardest part was pronunciation on the textbook. Just making sure, because like whoever listens to that book, like if I made a wrong choice, because like I would hear like I would see the Latin word, and so if you go on Google and you look up the word, it's going to tell you the computer version of it, and then so I would go watch like botanists or like scientists like on YouTube that were giving lectures, and I would listen to how they say it, and then my thing was get 3 people. And if I don't hear at least 2 people say it the same way, then I have to make a choice. But, there'd be some words that I would listen to like 5 people say it, just trying to hear what the consensus was. So that way, when people listen to the book, I'm giving them the most accurate pronunciation of that word possible. Because people would just say things online and it'd just be like, that's not even how this person says it. And this person doesn't say it like that person. So pronunciation was difficult. Sweet dreams, Zip.
Sweet dreams, my princess.
That was the hardest part. Like, as far as, I love reading. I love reading. So that's easy. I love acting. Acting is extremely difficult, but I love it. I have really good rhythm from being a musician. So really the hardest part is just making a choice and owning that choice. Because like, once you make that choice, there's no time for editing, really. It's like a tight schedule. It's almost like how TV is like a really tight schedule, and if they make a mistake, like you get this much time and that's it. And that's how audiobooks are. They're like, we're giving you this many days to get the book done, and then it needs to be done. And so there's no, hey, I had an idea. I was thinking we could go back, to chapters 2 through 9 and maybe just redo those because I had this really good idea. Like there's none of that. Like, whereas like when you're in theater, you get time to like explore your characters and you guys get to play and like really figure it out. There's none of that. So
right, you gotta keep pushing. There's a deadline.
There's a deadline.
I love that about deadlines is that it forces you to. First of all, it forces you to complete a project, but it also forces you to sort of stop.
Choice.
Yeah, exactly. Stop second guessing yourself and stop being. Oh, is that good? Is that bad? It's like, well, this shit's due by midnight, bitch. You need to get it done.
You gotta just make a choice and trust that all of your years of like preparation for this moment have you ready. I would say the textbook was hard because the first day that I went into the studio, I was approaching it as like, I want this to be calming but like approachable to where you're going to listen to it and not be bored. But then I have this tendency to like, I'm from California, and so regardless is in me, and so sometimes when I would like, and then have you heard about, and this is da 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 da, and like that's not authoritative. And so owning that authoritative voice, and so like I was a little bit more authoritative on day 2 than I was on day 1, so like it would have been nice to have that, that 8 hours of practice and to be able to like get into that role, because it's not a character.
Right.
The other ones I can narrate all day. You're a narrator, but this one is like you are giving a 14-hour TED talk.
Right.
You gotta be like informative but fun, but like you have to know what you're talking. You have to make it sound like you know what you're talking about. So I want more projects. Like I want to just do all the things.
What would be your dream book?
My dream book? It would be something that's a classic that everyone's going to go to, like either Their Eyes Were Watching God by Zora Neale Hurston. And these books have already been narrated, but something like Their Eyes Were Watching God or The Innocents Abroad would be like incredible. Or like, to be honest with you, like I would love to narrate the Bible. Like James Earl Jones narrated the Bible.
Did he really?
Yes.
Damn, Darth Vader?
Yes, he narrated the Bible. And like, you got to think like these are books that like people are going to want to read over because they're classics. So I would love to read classic books that are never going to go out of style, because like that solidifies you. And like if I read a zombie book, that's cool. And like I would, things like The Hunger Games and things like Twilight are really, really cool. Would you re-narrate Ready Player One?
And say poser instead of posier?
No. It's so well done. Will Wheaton is so good. That's like me thinking that like it's necessary to redo a Mariah Carey song. Do I do them? Not very often. I would totally do Lord of the Rings. I would love to. It's a classic book. Like any type of like classic book. I would also love to do like like
The Hobbit.
the life story of Nia Long, or like the life story of like Angela Bassett. But these are like actresses that are gonna probably narrate their own books when they do them. But like just things that like people are gonna go to time and time again. So like any book is great. Like this textbook, amazing, because people are going to want to listen to a textbook who are interested in that, but like who are also studying that and don't have the time, you know?
Yeah.
So like, you know, if you read like a Houghton Macmillan textbook in science, people are going to listen to your book. So, but yeah, The Lord of the Rings would be dope, but I don't know if I'd want to redo Ready Player One. Will Wheaton just did an amazing job. He did a really great job. His book is called Spare.
So, Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex. So this book is coming out.
It's out.
It's out. Oh yeah, the new Prince Harry book is out, and it's getting some. And he reads it, right? Didn't you say he read it?
Yeah, he narrates it himself.
And there's a lot of people who are sort of freaking out about it. Prince Harry's memoir won't hurt the monarchy. Reaction.
It can't hurt the monarchy. He's not in the monarchy anymore.
Do you think he made the right choice by breaking away and choosing Meghan?
I do, because they're very happy together.
Are they happy, or do you think that she's just using him?
What do you mean? They have children together.
How many?
2.
Ew.
You didn't know that?
No.
They have a boy and a
I
girl
don't
together.
pay attention to this stuff. So in the book, there's apparently he's done cocaine. Archie and Lilibet.
Yep.
Lilibet.
That's their names. That's their names. And they're adorable.
A book coming out entitled Spare, but he also claims he wants a relationship with his royal family.
No,
In an
can you
interview with
not
ITV1,
put what he puts about the book?
Prince Harry said in part, "I want a family, not an institution. I would like to get my father back. I would like to have my brother back." He went on to say, "They've shown absolutely no willingness to reconcile." This comes after the docu-series Harry and Meghan, which aired on Netflix, where Prince Harry also said of his brother, the new Prince of Wales, "It was terrifying to have my brother scream and shout at me and have my father say things that just simply weren't true."
Oh.
All this before the book has even been released. Reconciliation seems to be in the distance.
Meghan Markle is my birthday twin.
She seems like she was a failed actress who did who definitely married up. But she wasn't failed, was she? She was
I don't
on
even
a
think she
show.
had time. She didn't have time to build her career. She gave
Charles
up.
has always
she
been a
gave,
dick.
She gave up her career to marry him. She wasn't failed. Like, she just didn't have time to grow her career. They're young. She's a young girl. She's not an old girl.
And they got cut off for money, and they're making like millions and millions of dollars off of these books.
Right.
And
English is just like, she married. It's like, what? Like, people fall in love. Like, not every choice
I'm not
is
saying she
And
didn't,
honestly,
but she definitely married up.
But did she though?
Where is
Just
she-
because you marry someone who's more affluent than you doesn't mean you marry up. She wasn't happy.
with
Like,
who?
she married into a family that did not like her. That's not marrying up.
But she got him to walk away from the throne.
I think he decided to walk away because of the way they treated her.
I'm guessing that she did that.
Maybe.
It's all her fault. It's like Adam and Eve.
Or maybe he just wanted a woman like his mom that
Or his
couldn't be told
grandma.
what to do. Not his grandma stayed in the monarchy. It's because she's black. Like, isn't that wild?
Yeah, I know.
Isn't
it was
that
racist.
wild? And
stuff.
she's not even like dark. Like, it's not like
There was this
she's
black
a high
TikToker who
yellow
was
ass-
like, "Can we just say that Meghan Markle is not black?" That's what.
No, we
that's
can't.
not me.
No, we
that's
can't.
not me.
The only person that we can say is not black is Kamala Harris, because Kamala Harris only claims to be black when it works for her. Like, you're either black every day or you're not. And like Meghan Markle, her mom is black. She has always related to her black family. She grew up with her black family. Whereas Kamala Harris. When she was like something Kwanzaa, I was like, your husband doesn't even know how to say the word Kwanzaa. You're not celebrating Kwanzaa. You're lying. You're lying.
Or Rachel Dolezal.
Yeah.
Rachel Dolezal. Listen, she's trans race. Okay, we're not gonna make fun of them.
Okay, can I ask you guys a question? What do you
Transracial.
What do you guys think about these like transracial,
Able.
trans age, like, what do you guys think about that? Like, do you think that's just
No,
really
it's age fluid.
age fluid?
Yeah, age fluid.
Yeah, Kwanzaa was invented when Kamala was a kid, right? You were
And
not celebrating that, Kamala.
I think it wasn't it created by like a murderer?
It was created in the 50s or 60s. Was it the 60s? We'll just put Kwanzaa created year.
By white man.
It was
By the FBI.
Just put the year.
By criminal. I'm pretty sure like dude was like the dark side of Kwanzaa's founder.
Karenga.
Founder can't extinguish the holiday beacon.
I discovered Kwanzaa while attending Pomona. Karenga designed the 1966. So listen, guys, I feel the same way about Kwanzaa that I do about Reiki. We're not doing that. We're just not doing it. We're not doing it. Like, it hasn't been around for hundreds of years. We don't need it. Okay? Sorry. I said what I said.
He's convicted of heinous felonies. Though he denied the allegations, in 1970, he and 3 other members of the U.S. organization, a black nationalist group based in Los Angeles, imprisoned and assaulted 2 female members. So, I mean, going right off the top, in 1970, that's like right at the beginning of the drug war, right? Like, or is that Nixon's administration? Because they were doing all kinds of shit to debase people and to discredit people and to get people hooked on drugs, and they released drugs into communities, specifically communities like.
But if we're looking at,
I'm just saying this could be a lie that the government set up, because the government lies all the time.
but
Twitter
not only
files.
that, like we don't discredit Gandhi.
Or we don't discredit fucking, who's the guy who did Mormonism? That dude was 14, just making shit up.
We don't discredit them just because of their past, right? If it helps people. Kwanzaa has helped other people. Adam Smith.
Yeah.
And then there's one more that we were talking about on stream that I can't think of right now.
The trial testimony revealed that the woman had been whipped with cords, beaten with batons, and seared with irons while naked, in an effort to elicit confessions that they were conspiring against him. Those confessions never materialized. Karenga served a few years in prison, later went on to get his doctorate and teach.
So he was doing
Sick.
like war type stuff. Like, what do they call that when you
No,
like?
he was in a, oh, you mean torturing?
Yeah, but they torture for information. So like the government would be like, well, we only torture them to get information. I'm not saying that it's right or it's terrible. I'm not saying that it's good. But it's interesting. But I personally just can't believe in like spiritual practices or religions that came around in the 60s and 70s. Like
Scientology.
What? They have no, what? Like, get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. That's just my own personal, like the Spanish Inquisition. Exactly. Kwanzaa, a fake holiday with a racist goal. I don't think that that's the purpose of it. It was to give people something to feel like they had their own thing. Like it was not malintent. It was just because like it's hard to celebrate Christmas as a black person when all the figures are white. Where's our place in that? Santa's white. Jesus is portrayed as white. Like it's hard. So you have these ideas that get away from commercialism, because Kwanzaa was about getting away from commercialism and going towards community. Right? There's nothing wrong with that. All of the principles of Kwanzaa are about community, and it is a really fun thing. I've celebrated it a couple of years in my life, but I can't call it a religious practice because it's not. It's just not. When I had Christmas in Africa as a kid, Santa was definitely not white, so that's just an American thing, right? Santa's not white in our house either. Santa's a black woman in my house.
Don't you ever say that again.
Yeah, it's a cultural practice. It is. And there's nothing wrong with it.
They need Kanye
Kwanzaa's
West
beautiful.
Kwanzaa.
I mean, if you guys have never gone
Kanye Kwanzaa.
if you guys have never gone to a Kwanzaa like celebration, it's really cool.
It's gonna be a white Christmas.
You know, just it's all interesting. It's all interesting, but I wouldn't put anything against him. I have actually never met anyone who celebrates it. So I grew up in high school and in college. They would celebrate Kwanzaa, and there was opportunities. And then even now as an adult, like a couple of years ago before the pandemic, I took Saucy to Detroit because the African American Museum up there was putting on like dance productions and like music and like food gatherings where people could celebrate it. My sister celebrated it this year, but you know, it's a nice thing to do as a aside to.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Can there
Charlie.
please be a Happy Kwanzaa, Charlie Brown? I would watch it. I feel like they probably wouldn't do a good job though. I feel like it'd be low key racist. They would like make up some new black character, like it would be Lioness or Pigpen. You know.
I mean, Charlie Brown. That could easily be a black person.
I love the newish National Museum of African American History and Culture.
Is that part of the Smithsonian?
It's a part of the. There's so many amazing museums
in DC. Yeah.
Just DC is amazing.
Downtown Charlie Brown. We're going downtown, Charlie Brown.
Okay, if you guys were to create a cultural practice, what would your cultural practice be? Mine is called Grundyism. We do it every stream. You all will have to come around to visit sometimes, and I can take you around. Yes, I never go to any of them unless people visit. Really, Robbie? Oh my goodness! Like, and as your kids get older, you have to take them.
You have to.
The zoo, like, it's all so cool.
Yes.
I feel like a lot of people do that. Like, they don't take advantage of their city.
When we lived in San Diego, by the time we left, we didn't barely go to the beach. But that's not true. We went to the beach a lot.
We went to the beach a lot. Because we had Saucy and Kaya.
Yeah, never mind.
The zoo I go to and the air and space. Okay, so where's the jewels?
Nativism.
Where's the jewels at? Which museum is that?
Oh,
the one with like the whole like
natural history.
The natural history, the National History Museum. You gotta take your kids there. That museum is fantastic.
Where the Hope Diamonds.
What is Nativism practice?
Fucking guns, guts, and glory.
Yeah, they have all the dinos and stuff. So
oh yeah,
cool.
That's the dinosaurs. Mm-hmm. Never mind, natural history.
No, it's the same. It's the same museum.
Is it?
It's like on the. Otherwise, it branches. Like you can go back and forth.
I didn't know that.
We haven't been since the pandemic because they closed everything down. And then the last time we went to DC was during the pandemic when everything was like gated off. And
it was right after the riots.
It looked like the projects. Yeah. We haven't been back. The Museum of Transportation. You know what? They have the Museum of Aviation.
In San Diego.
Of the Aerospace Museum. There's a lot of good museums.
It's boring, though.
But there's a lot of good museums out there, too. We did a lot of stuff. Yeah, the trains, planes, and boats.
Let's go. I like the trains that...
Ooh, it's an outdoor museum?
There's 2 air and space ones here. Oh, you think you're better than us, Robbie?
I think that people need to definitely prioritize going to museums, going to zoos, going to your parks, going to rest stops. Like, it really, like... Because these are all things that, like, our taxes pay for. Like... So, you know, you can go to Disneyland, you can go blah, 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 but going to these, like, places is, we pay for those every year. So go to them, experience them. Your libraries, like, there's some amazing libraries out there with, like, just amazing programs that people aren't taking advantage of because, you know, they think that it's not for them or... They think it's expensive. Like a lot of these, most museums have like a day that's free for residents. Most museums have like kids are free. Most libraries have tons of free programming, like tons of free programming. The parks usually have events. the botanical gardens will usually give like free tours to people that want to like learn about native plants and stuff. That was a huge part of why we chose Toledo. When we got here, we went on, where was that trail? Whatever trail we went on. It was so pretty. And then we went to the downtown library. And I was like, oh my God, this library is amazing.
We chose Toledo because we had a place to stay.
I think so.
Because Toledo can eat a dick.
You don't like Toledo.
I don't.
Me and Saucy
and now
love
that
it
we
here.
live outside of the city, I mean, I look down upon it.
Shut up. Do you really?
I look down over my nose. Like, do you have a Chipotle? No.
They do have a Chipotle. Shut up.
Do you guys have a Super Target? No, you don't.
Look, first of all, Toledo, I want you to know that I claim you, okay? I don't care what English is saying right now. I claim you, and I like Toledo. I have a fake... What's your fake Chipotle called?
It's called Chipotle with a
What
K.
makes a Super Target or a Super Walmart or a Super Meijer or a Super Kroger is that you can get clothing and food.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Super has
You can
food.
get you can get all of you can get kitchen appliances, you can buy an outfit.
Do you have a
food.
Five Below? No. I look down upon you.
Although I will say I like where we live today because I was able to go to the bank and then go to the Kroger and pick up my my iron prescription and make it home. And I was gone for like 10 minutes. It was like 10 minutes.
She's like, I thought you'd be at the gym by now. It's like, I'm still trying to do shit here. I haven't even pooped yet.
Yeah,
bro.
they have the pharmacy. Like
Worked at Super Target.
when you go to
Stay.
we have a super, what's ours called? A Super Kroger.
Yeah,
ours is a Super Kroger.
Yeah.
And my husband's wife, we were shopping and she was like, because we had
My
one
husband's wife.
my brother's wife. My brother's wife. That looks like cucaracha.
Cuchara.
Cuchara.
Is it open 24? No, the Kroger is not
Super
open.
Meijer. Super Meier's open 24 hours, but not our. See, our Kroger, we still live in a suburb. We don't live in a rural suburb anymore.
It used to be.
We live in this used to be, but now it's like a suburb. So
Now it's like the sub where everybody wants to go to.
you have to go to the city to get things that are 24 hours. We have a Super Giant.
Yeah.
It's literally called Super Giant.
Yeah, it's like a Kroger.
But it's called Super Giant?
Mm-hmm.
That name is so funny.
I think it's connected to Kroger in some way.
The name is really funny. Go on down to the Super Giant.
Okay, what's the one we... I don't remember.
What?
We call it the Krogers.
Yeah, the Krogers.
Or the Walmarts.
Is Cuchara good?
It's
Go to the Giant?
normally. Yeah, it's regular Giant.
I've seen that name before. It's just Super Giant is funny.
And then Super Giant is one with all the stuff. Yeah, they got the Giant. I'm going to the Giants. I'm going over to the Giants and picking up my prescription.
Do you really have a Piggly Wiggly?
Yeah, that's like, isn't that Texas? That's the South?
Oh shit! They got that chorizo in
Hey,
Korea.
let's go.
You have a giant tiger. Tiger's a good name for a food store.
What the fuck is that? I like the 99 cents, the 99, not 99 cent store, but the 99, what's the Asian market?
99 Ranch Market.
99 Ranch Market.
They're opening up an Asian supermarket here in Toledo.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
That sounds tight. I'm ready for an Asian market.
I want to go to a Piggly Wiggly because one of my favorite
purple
movies
potatoes.
was the Green Giant. Green Giants? Wait.
Oh.
What's that soccer movie I love that you guys make fun of me and won't watch with me?
Can't remember.
Are you
H-Mart.
get?
I don't know what H-Mart is.
You're an H Mart. I'm mad they got rid of all the Kmarts because me and my friend used to go to Kmart all the time and get those. No, not She's the Man.
She's Juana Man. The big green.
The big green. The big green. That's how the goat says it. They have like Piggly Wigglies and stuff. No, it's not an H Mart. It's literally called like the Asian market or something like
All
that.
right,
I don't
Robbie.
know.
You can listen to
Have
us
fun,
on
Robbie.
the way home.
No, I don't know. It's not open yet. It was supposed to be open this summer, and it's not.
Oh, they're having an In-N-Out in what, Tennessee?
Yeah, but not till 2026.
This is stupid.
Yeah. Who wants to wait that long?
Yeah, I would drive 8 hours to go get a double.
Oh, I would totally drive 8 hours.
Animal style.
Totally drive 8 hours for In-N-Out.
I
would. You know what? I would drive 8 hours for a fucking fire-ass taco shop. Like, there's no taco shops out
There's
here.
a Taco Bell right around the corner.
That is not even close.
It's Taco Bell, baby.
That's not even close.
Taco Bell. I have a few
No, you
guesses called
don't. No,
the
you
Come and
do
Go.
not. Shut up, Naders. I'm
Get in line
I'm
now.
fact checking that. I'm fact checking that right now.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's
It's
called the
K.
Come.
It is called the Come and Go. It says a fresh perspective.
Mr. Lube.
Like, it's Sabo, you're so right. I told Mike when the In-N-Out opens, we're gonna have to give it 18 months because the line is gonna be around the corner. We went when Texas first opened their In-N-Outs, and it was like insane. Like a half an hour.
I was
wait.
so happy to see them though, because wasn't it a surprise? Weren't we just like,
Yes.
there's a fucking In-N-Out! Oh shit! We erupted.
Like, oh shit! It like just opened. It was amazing. It was
We
amazing.
erupted. That was the first year I went and played South by Southwest in
Wait.
Austin, Texas.
I love that it's called the Come and Go, and it's
And
called
there's
a
people
fresh
actually coming.
perspective. It's called a fresh.
People are actually coming on the website. They're like,
Am I going to their?
Gotta go.
Oh no, that's their LinkedIn. Why does the Come and Go have a LinkedIn?
because you gotta link up, baby. Get
Is
that
is
cum.
Mr. Lube like a?
That must be some weird Canadian stuff.
No, it must be like an auto change place.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, they have Mr. Lubes in. Oh no, they're in
Ontario.
Canada. They're in Canada.
Did
Mr.
you-
Lube and Tire. So that's like our like Jiffy Lube.
Did you know that Canada, most of the people that live in Canada live underneath the 50, us? They live under, like, you know, the top of America. Everyone most people are living up here in Canada, but really they live underneath that top, like Montana.
No,
and
they
stuff.
don't. Shut
Swear to
up.
God. Swear to God. Most people in Canada live underneath that.
They don't.
Canada goes up, but
No,
most
they
people
don't.
live
You live-
underneath that. Look, most people live underneath it. Look, hold
That's
on.
like that's like not even a.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, thank you. Cancel yourself.
Whatever. Get out of here. Oh, God damn it. It's not coming off now. Look, most people live in here. Oh, God damn it.
Just click the picture, see if it gets bigger. Yeah, there you go.
Most people live underneath this.
Yeah, but that's like barely anybody.
Yeah,
Like, look
Canada
how big
doesn't have a lot of
Canada is.
people in it.
Canada's huge.
Yeah, but most people don't live up here. It's too cold. It sucks up there.
So they don't live beneath us. They live like barely below Maine or something.
Most.
Look at what you're about to type, the most ridiculous stuff. I want to live up there, like in the cold.
Most Canadians.
It's not cold enough anymore. Dude,
Live.
we have had one day where snow was actually on the ground this whole winter. It's been
The
wild.
49th parallel. So this thing is called the 49th parallel. The 49th parallel, often thought as the border between the U.S. and Canada, as the vast majority of Canadians, roughly 72%, live below it. So this is the 49th parallel right here. Look, and they all live underneath it. I just watched a TikTok.
You want to know what I just learned today from Bishop's piercing artist? That, do you know the real reason that she listens to like a popular science podcast? I think that's what it's called, popular science. But she said, do you know the real reason why George Washington died?
Why? Syphilis.
No. Bloodletting. Most of his friends, he had a lot of doctor friends, and they basically bled him to death.
Oh, I did hear that.
And then one of his really good friends was like, oh, well, I can reanimate him. Let's get a bunch of lamb's blood and put it in him. And that'll bring him back to life.
And guess what? Spoiler. It didn't.
Can you imagine like
heard that before.
doctors are constantly practicing and George
don't
Washington,
know.
he just trusted them.
Yeah, they
He was like, come on,
know.
let us just drain you. Let's like halal your ass.
We're in the 40s right now from single digits last week. Man,
That's
fuck
wild.
this
Did you guys
weird
have
weather.
did you guys have a lot of snow stick? Zigs when it was in single digits? Because we're at like about 30 right now. I've worn my duck suit for like 3 days.
3 days.
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, it's a weird time, and now he's on a quarter that's saying.
Well, he trusts in God because the doctors did him dirty. That's why.
Well, that's why it's like doctors who think that they know every fucking thing. It's like, no, you don't, because we're learning. You're learning as fast as everyone else is, and now we have access to that information.
But did it
so
stick though? Did it stick, Ziggs? That's my question: is did it stick?
Did it stick?
It did. Okay.
We had some flurries this morning that stuck.
Not really.
But yeah, it's kind of whack.
So I'll tell you guys, when I was like really, really anemic, and this was like probably maybe 3 years after Saucy was born, maybe. Every time that I would eat certain foods or like touch certain things, I would get these weird like it almost looked like my blood was reacting under my skin. And I was like, Mike, I feel like my blood is allergic to something. Like, it looks like my blood is like reacting. And he would see it, like it would be like in my fingers, like, and it was really weird. Come to find out, my blood was reacting to death.
Canceled that.
I know.
Round over here can't decide what.
It stayed, then turned to ice. That's so scary. Ice is very scary.
Ice, baby.
The ground over here can't decide if it wants to freeze. It's crazy because in California, they're like having like
floods,
bad flooding, really bad flooding. But
17 people dead.
It's 17 now?
Yeah.
It's gonna get worse then because the ground's gonna.
Well, there's more to come. Like PB was all like over full. People were getting like the ocean was up on people's fucking apartments and shit.
That means nuts. Mission Valley was like screwed because Mission Valley always floods.
Does it? It never flooded when I was there.
Mission Valley always floods.
You
usually can't get through like Camino de la Reina. Because it floods, you have to like go around to get to the mall.
Oh, I've seen that happen.
It floods every year.
Like Point Loma too. I remember the bus was like. I remember we were riding the bus and the bus was like going through these rivers. It was fucking crazy.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of water there, so if it rains, it's gonna swell.
Dude, I don't know, man. That shit scares me. California scares me.
I'm calling it now that Ohio is literally gonna be the place to be. We're gonna have fresh water. And that's the difference between the homeless population between LA and Montana. What?
Is that they're built strong. They're built tough. Ford tough.
That's not what I need to know what Naders is saying. Cold.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's why there's a lot of homeless people in California.
Billings has a really good shelter, and they have really good food. Just so you guys know.
How'd you know that?
Because I've eaten there at the shelter.
And it's good food?
It's really good. I was happy to have it.
That's a flex. Like, if you're a homeless shelter and people like, I eat good when I go to blah, blah, blah.
And the people were really nice. And it wasn't like the homeless people here who are just fucking assholes half the time.
But I don't think you can just lump that in as homeless people are assholes.
I didn't say that. I'm saying the homeless people here are assholes in the winter.
It's probably the homeless people that have been allowed to act a certain way based on the culture.
Yeah,
because depending on
culture is
but also depending on where they go.
Listen, I was in the trenches. Don't tell me.
What you talking about?
Don't tell me about the homeless people around here. I fucking know these people. Those people.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Nope.
What? Do you want to play some songs?
Yeah, that's fine.
You want to play some songs? You guys want to hear a couple songs? As we round out our 500th
This 500th episode had no theme besides 500th episode.
Yeah, that was the 500th episode. We're hanging out. We're celebrating.
I like that. If you guys have any more questions before we go, you can let us know too.
But we got. I want to play some songs. We made it to 500. That's the theme.
That's the theme. Which is like huge. That's like really awesome English.
Because I'm awesome English. That's what they call me.
Are you tuned up? I'm going to move that because that's booming. Play maintain. What is it? D minor, C minor, something like that? Look, you got those 500 woo hype.
Let's go. Yeah, go ahead. More reverb.
I can't, rapping with reverb is stupid.
No, it's not. Shut up.
Okay. doesn't even look. He's like, how did I write that?
Oh. Oh shit, I don't know. I forgot how it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
How dare you get Chad's hype up? Do you want to hear it? Here. Oh, that's different. Here you go.
Okay.
You wanna run with the big dogs, they against the train. You better be prepared to wow enemies. There's no telling when it will be your day. So you wanna run with the big dogs, they.
There you go. I'm gonna let you cycle through it a couple more times so you can feel confident and hit some of those licks.
I can't. I don't know what I'm doing.
The licks are not happening. Nope. There it is.
Is that it?
Yep. That's it. I will, Naders. I'll do that today. We'll do that song today. I'll put English on the spot.
I don't know how to play it.
It's fine. You get my uke.
You wanna run with the big dogs, then you got to train. You better be prepared to wow enemies. There's no telling when it will be your day. So you wanna run with the big dogs, then you got to train. I'ma start with the Christians cause I know that they on top. I'ma bring them to their knees, I'ma make them wanna stop. All the rape, all the pillage, all the theft and the lies. You ask me why does Mary cry? I get the chills and I sigh. This was not in his plan, burning crosses with the clan. And babies losing innocence at fingertips of man. Truth, love, and life for the laws that they taught. Don't get it twisted by false prophets in gold that they sought. All branching out over unfriendly dispute. Now you got Catholic, Baptist, Free Methodist to boot. Where in the word does it say to divide? We are stronger as a whole, standing tall side by side. You gotta take time, preserve, maintain, in hopes that you alive when you make it out this game. Every teacher's got his truth, but in the end it's all the same. You gotta take time, preserve, maintain. You wanna run with the big dogs, then you got to train. You better be prepared to wow enemies. There's no telling when it will be your day. So you wanna run with the big dogs, then you got to train. My brother, my sister, the nation of Islam, holding down women in the name of the Quran and the cults and the occult, catching people with no hope, teaching jumping in the pond with the rocks so you don't float. When's the time to draw the line? Clear the dust from our eyes. Go into the world, detach from the online, become a people who seek truth or die a Rudy Poot. Let them know that their point is now moot. When did we become okay with dictation by the man selling lies so they can play and run amok just cause they can? It's a shame or can see through the smoke and the mirrors. Maybe more need to smoke and face their fears. You gotta take time, preserve, maintain, in hopes that you alive when you make it out this game. Every teacher's got his truth, but in the end it's all the same. You gotta take time, preserve, maintain. You wanna run with the big dogs, then you got to train. be prepared to wow and amaze. There's no telling when it will be your day. So you wanna run with the big dogs, then you got to train. Save yourself from the lies. Save yourself from the lies. You wanna run with the big dogs, then you got to train.
Mighty, how dare you come through?
Hit me with a chord. Any
Which
chord.
one? Oh.
Mate, yeah.
Mighty, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hold on, let me get this going here.
Do you want to grab my ukulele from over there?
Yeah. Wait. Alright. Let me get the ukulele.
Problem is all inside my head, she said to me. The answer's easy if you take it logically. I'd like to help you with your struggle to be free. There must be 50 ways to leave your lover.
Okay, I have not played this on the ukulele before. I've literally only sang this with Paul Simon.
We used to do this.
Look, and then they don't even give you... No, we thought about doing this.
No, I used to know how to play it.
Oh, you used to know how to play it, okay.
Yeah, we did this.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Let me see. I've never played it on the uke.
The problem is all inside my head, she said to me. The answer's easy if you take it logically. I'd like to help you with your struggle to be free. There must be 50 ways to leave your lover. She said it's really not my habit to intrude. Furthermore, I hope my meaning won't be lost or misconstrued. But I'll repeat myself at the risk of being crude. There must be 50 ways to leave your lover. 50 ways to leave your lover. Just slip out the back, Jack. Make a new plan, Stan. No need to be coy, Roy. Just set yourself free. Just hop on the bus, cuz no need to discuss much. Just hop off the key, leave, and let yourself free. Just slip out the back, Jack. Make a new plan, Stan. No need to be coy, Roy. Just set yourself free. No hop on the bus, cuz no need to discuss much. Just drop off the key, leave, and get yourself free. She said it grieves me to see you in such pain. I wish there was something I could do to make you smile again. I said I appreciate it. Would you please explain? There must be 50 ways to leave your lover. She said, why don't we just sleep on it tonight? And I believe in the morning you'll see it, the light. Oh, and then she kissed me. I realized she's probably right. There must be 50 ways to leave your lover. 50 ways to leave your lover. Just slip out the back, Jack. Make a new plan, Stan. No need to be coy, Roy. Just yourself free. Just hop on the bus, cause no need to discuss much. Just hop off the Keely and set yourself free. No need of the back jack, make a new plan stand. No need to be caught road, just set yourself free. Just hop on the bus, cause no need to discuss much. Just drop off the Keely and get yourself free.
Oh, I played the wrong chord. That's how it ends. Let me do that chorus again. I love the chorus.
Just slip out the back jack, make a new plan stand. No need to be caught, just set yourself free. Oh, hop on the bus, cause no need to discuss much. Drop off the Keely and get yourself free.
God, that's an amazing song. We're gonna nail that. We're gonna practice that. We're gonna practice that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so out of practice on that song. Thank you, Naders.
I think you're
appreciate
just
that.
out of practice at the guitar in general. Like
Yeah.
you're so good at it, but like it is proof that you have to practice. Naders, thank you for requesting that song. That is like such a good song.
Problem is all inside my head, she said to me. The answer's easy if you take it logically.
Okay.
Thank you, Ziggy. That means a lot.
That's so sweet. And Ziggy knows like a lot of musicians.
And she has exquisite taste, too.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So I appreciate it.
No need to bring anything. We are having a summer party. I grab the buns, you grab the links, and we are all in the back fiesta. Fiesta, we are the best. Go ahead and get your hand in, your hand in, your hand in. Cause I'm feeling all good in my hood. No matter if you're black, white, misunderstood. We got a new swing, it's a feel good thing. Just shout it from the hood. I'm feeling all good in my hood. No matter if you're black, white, misunderstood. We got a new swing, it's a feel good thing. Shout it from the hood, live harder, die.
Don't rush it.
It's the dynasty.
I'm not Russian. I'm American.
Summertime in Cali is the adventure of a lifetime. The air is cool, the people hot, and we are all poolside showing tan skin. We blaze in that purple troll. Tops back, slow down, nowhere to go, to go. Nowhere to go. Cause I'm feeling all good in my hood. No matter if you're black, white, misunderstood. We got a new swing, it's a feel good thing. Just shout it from the heart. I'm feeling all good in my hood. No matter if you're black, white, misunderstood. We got a new swing, it's a feel good thing. Shout it from the heart, live harder, dynasty. Yeah. It's the dynasty.
I'm a peon.
Then I'ma grab you by the hand, take it to the sand. San Diego by the Bay, beach bars on demand. Many your greats from my city, this state. Kicking it, my backyard, it's my power. Go past dark and marshmallow fights on the 4th of July. And endless Cali summers is my everyday life. Why? The sun is shining, the grill is blazing.
A band in the backyard. Cause I'm feeling all good in my hood. No matter if you black, white, misunderstood. We got a new swing, it's a feel good
yourself, could you? It was just. I'm like sitting here trying to slow you down. You're just.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that's what you were trying to do.
If you got a little bit of time on your hands, on YouTube, arrow, link, use your soundbite to start this video. Wait, which one? He was just like, it was like faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. We're gonna play a song for you guys. This song is called Earth Song for now, but this is the Grundy Gang theme song. And English knows it because he played it once with me. So
yeah, in front of a group of people on a guitar. I didn't know.
I did. They were so kind. I'm looking on YouTube and it's called Arrow Link. Is the YouTube or any you use your TikTok video about Easy in the entrance of his video? We'll have to look at that because I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it. So
I don't wanna breathe the dust no more, but the air's all gone. Told me we'd end up another way, but the hope has gone astray. This dystopian oblivion, it's the blue skies, the birds, the snow and the rain.
besides burps.
And I'm crying out for I'm crying out for I'm crying out for and I'm gonna get you back. Yeah, I'm gonna get you back.
The birds, not the burbs.
We only have one try to get it right while our mother is.
Oh, the burps. Damn, I'm just talking through the whole song. I'm doing the second verse over.
We only have one try to get it right while our mother is alive. If she perishes, we won't survive. Feel her breathe and see her cry. By the measure of your own self-worth, our faded future, the doom can run from the past. And I'm crying out for I'm crying out for I'm crying out for and I'm gonna get you back.
Thanks for the lurk, mighty mighty. It's a little raucous.
Like raucous like a pocket.
Should we bring Saucy in here to end with us?
You want to do Poker Man?
I was just thinking so he could just come in here with us. Be a family.
Let's do one more song and then we'll bring Saucy in for Poker Man.
That was English's best performance today. Crushed it. He knows Live Hard like the back of his hand because we use that as our warm-up song at every show. So he knows that really well. What do you guys want to hear? Is this supposed to be here? I noticed this like metal that's coming out, or is that supposed to be in more to hold your neck together?
I wonder.
Because it wasn't like that before, so I feel like it needs to be like in. That's just, I noticed it like a little while ago.
Oh, I know what we can do. We'll do this.
No. Do 'Cause You're My Baby.
Alright, fine.
Before the titty jiggles became a thing, before I was a Twitch streamer, before anything, this was the song that people loved. This was the song they loved.
Thinking about the way you make me feel, I can't believe that you're real. Walking around for days in a love-struck haze, then you'll joke, maybe laugh and say, your hair is uncombed and your legs unshaved, but that's okay 'cause you're my baby. You spilled the juice and you burnt the eggs, but that's okay, you're my baby. No matter where we go, no matter what we do, my days begin and end with only you. I see you in my dreams, wake up and your reality. I think the stars above our souls convened. Na na na, na 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 na. Have a great day, Ravi. It's you that's on my mind, and in you I will confide. Together we will not divide. Just the way you are is how you're meant to be. It's those crazy little quirks that got me stuck deep. Ran out of gas on the interstate, but that's okay 'cause you're my baby. Already hungry even though you just ate, but that's okay, you're my baby. 'Cause no matter where we go, no matter what we do, my days begin and end with only you. I see you in my dreams, wake up and your reality. I think the stars above our souls convene. Na na na, na 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 na. I'm your soldier and I'll ride for ya. Let 'em know that I'm down and I'll die for ya. Na 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 na, na 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 na. I'm your soldier and I'll ride for ya. Let 'em know that I'm down and I'll die for ya. Na 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 na, na 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 na. 'Cause no matter where we go, no matter what we do, my days begin and end with only you. I see you in my dreams, wake up and your reality. I think the stars above our souls convene. Na na na, na 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 na.
They want unspoken. Hold on. It's like this.
this thing going for a while, but then had this thing going for a while, but then I started feeling you more than I should. Late night text conversations running through my mind, replaying. Ooh, trying to keep it close so you don't know. It's been 2 years and I just can't hold it back no more. It's driving me crazy, baby. 2 years gone by, whispering words unspoken. Ba 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 ba, ba ba ba, ba 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 ba, ba ba ba, ba 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 ba, ba ba ba, ba ba ba, ba ba ba. Well, I'm not trying to tell you this is love, but then I find myself bringing you up while I'm speaking. So unexpected how it escalated. So innocent, but now I crave you. Ooh, trying to keep it close so you don't know. But it's been 2 years and I just can't hold it back no more. It's driving me crazy, baby. 2 years gone by, whispering words unspoken. Ba 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 ba, ba ba ba, ba 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 ba, ba ba ba, ba 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 ba. Well, I'm not trying to tell you this is love, but then
Happy 500.
500.
I'm not trying to tell you this is love,
But then